Well, good morning, my lovelies. You get a somewhat sleep deprived version of me, and it wasn't because of New Year's Eve. It was because of this little guy here, whom we love, but his time sense is completely screwed up because of his blindness and his deafness. He doesn't know what time of the day it is. He just knows when he's hungry, which is pretty much always, and when he has to go to the bathroom. And that's kind of how we manage with him. So Damon and I take turns. One of us will get up on some days, the other one will get up on the other days, and if one of us is feeling somewhat sleep deprived, we'll find respite in another bedroom of the many bedrooms in this grand old house. Anyhow, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. I wanted to tell you about this alternate day intermittent fasting, that it's a meal pattern that I'm trying out, not just for the benefits of weight loss, because definitely it'll do that, but also for the autoimmune system restart. So there have been tremendous results with alternate day intermittent fasting and people healing major conditions like colitis and all kinds of irritable bowel and autoimmune dysfunctions in their lives. Not that I have an autoimmune dysfunction. I do have rheumatoid arthritis in my fingers, which I got after leukemia in 2011. After the surgery, my body just, from all the inflammation and plus those horrible catabolic steroids they had me on back then, I think it really did a number on my body. And I don't even have arthritis in my family, but I have it in my fingers. And so what happens sometimes is the tips of my fingers feel like they're boiling hot laser points. And it's a very uncomfortable feeling. And that sort of gets me onto why I was interested in trying this alternate day intermittent fasting. I had done intermittent fasting in 2019 when I went on the keto meal plan, which I really enjoyed. I didn't like the keto. I liked it quite a bit at the beginning. But one of the things that over time started to bother me about the keto is that you could easily throw yourself out of ketosis and then kind of have to start all over again. And it was kind of like, what a drag. If like you wanted to have your 80-20, your 20-day cheat day, you kind of have to start all over again the next day. And you know, and I guess it also limited what I could eat in terms of things that were really beneficial, let's say for the arthritis, like tart cherry juice. That's amazing stuff. If I drink tart cherry juice or I make it into a tea, it is amazing for taking away the pain of that arthritis. So being on the keto, I couldn't have that fruit because it was considered sugar. And so that's where the problem comes in, is that, like even if you're not eating sugar, you could still get sugar from your fruits and, even some vegetables. Let's say if you want to eat potatoes, some of us like potatoes. I like potatoes in every way, shape, or form. I like them. But I wasn't able to have them on the keto diet. But with alternate day intermittent fasting, you pretty much can eat whatever you want on your alternate days. So right now I choose Monday, Wednesday, Friday for my fasting days. So today is my second day fasting. So when I'm fasting, what am I having? Well, typically people have water, lots of it, with maybe a little bit of lemon or apple cider vinegar in it. They may have herbal teas or black teas. You can have black coffee if you like black coffee. And because I'm working on my arthritis, I'm also allowing myself a couple of cups of bone broth, homemade bone broth, chicken bone broth today, which is what's in my cup, in my Bear Medicine, Happy Bear Medicine cup. Oh, it's really good. And you put lots of your Himalayan salt in it, so you get your electrolytes, your minerals. And I put Greek oregano in it, oregano from Greece, and that is wonderful for antioxidant effects and so on. So let me tell you a little bit about my experience 2 days ago. So that would be on the 30th, and trying out this intermittent fasting. So I ended up having I forget what they call that reaction. It's kind of like a spontaneous detox reaction that you can get with intermittent fasting, and sometimes you can get it with keto. Some people call it the keto flu. Well, let me tell you, this body here has not had cold, nor flu, nor anything like that since my surgery in 2011. I kid you not. So I don't want to jinx that, because considering how much stress I have been under, especially the last few years here, up here, and prior to that, with the surgery and post surgery and trying to recover from that, I haven't been sick. So I don't want to mess with that for sure. I like staying healthy and being healthy, and even being in a room full of sick people, I still don't get sick. So that's pretty fucking awesome as far as I'm concerned. So I did have this detox day. So my first day, so I had a headache and I felt kind of like I was gonna get sick. But fortunately, because it was also, I was allowing bone broth, happy bear, I think that it also, with the oregano especially, warded off any ill effects. So here we are, and this is day 2, and definitely it gets easier. So the first day was a little tough. The first day I was kind of like constantly drinking tea, constantly going pee all the time, because you're drinking so much water and tea and so on. But today is a heck of a lot better, and I'm actually grateful that Damon wants to try it with me. Now he's only going to do 2 days a week maximum, because he hasn't changed his weight since the day I married him 38 years ago. Fucker. Anyhow, that's how it is. Okay, but he's going to do it 2 days a week for the health benefits. That's what he wants. He wants to get that autoimmune reset, the autophagy, all the benefits, the rejuvenation elements. Yeah, you got to start thinking about these things after 6.0. Actually, even before 6.0, if you have your personal planet Venus in a depressed position in your natal chart, such as in my case, which is why I do wonderful self-care, self-love activities for my personal Venus to make her happy. And happy Venus, happy life. Anyhow, that's it for my ADF update for now. I'll keep you posted on other stuff as we go along. And happy 2020, everyone. May this be a beneficial and prosperous, abundant and healthy decade. Ciao for now.